Texas governor criticized for asking troops to monitor federal exercises. Texas Governor Greg Abbott is coming under increasing criticism for ordering the Texas State Guard to monitor federal military exercises. The exercises drew concerns that the government could implement martial law or confiscate citizens' guns. Former Texas Governor Rick Perry, the Pentagon, and the White House have suggested the concerns and Mr. Abbott's request were unfounded. The exercises, called Jade Helm 15, are set to begin in July. In no way will the constitutional rights or civil liberties of any American citizen be infringed upon while this exercise is being conducted, White House Press Secretary Josh Earnest said. "I have no idea what Abbott is thinking." Texas and 6 other states are hosting the war simulations, which will last 3 months, and take place on public and private land. The Army said that the topography and terrain of the selected areas are ideal for training, because they mimic foreign combat zones. "It's okay to question your government. I do it on a regular basis. But the military is something else," Mr. Perry told the Dallas Morning News on Tuesday. "Our military is quite trustworthy. The civilian leadership, you can always question that, but not the men and women in uniform." Mr. Abbott's request, written in a directive dated April 28, came the day after the U.S. Army commander answered questions from a crowd of 200 people in a rural part of Texas. "In the case of private land, we've spoken and made detailed coordination with the patriotic Americans who have volunteered their land for the use of this important training," Pentagon spokesman Army Col Steve Warren said, according to McClatchy, D.C. Over 2 hours, U.S. Army Lieutenant Col Mark Lastoria told the crowd that the operation would involve 1,200 soldiers from all 4 branches of the military. Analysis: Garrett O'Donoghue, BBC News, Washington. For the 26 million people who call Texas home, one thing above all unites: their state is not to be messed with. Suspicion about the federal government is to be found everywhere in the United States, but in Texas the level of mistrust is deep and enduring. So the idea that the military might be planning the takeover, or the introduction of martial law, has found plenty of followers. What's surprising is that the governor seems to agree with them. But what none of them seems to realize is that Texas is home to one of the biggest permanent populations of military personnel.